Many quilters have needed to put zippers in some of their other projects. So from zippered bags to all sorts of fun projects you find on Pinterest. But with the FOF Quilt Ambition 2.0, one little note about the zipper foot. Number one, it's foot number 4. Next, it actually can be attached on the left or the right, depending on what side of the zipper you're actually working on first. Plus, the little points need to point up. That little trident look, that is actually where the dual feed comes down. So if you're attached over here on the right side, the dual feed is going to be coming between these two prongs. If you're attached to the left, it'll be coming down through this area. And that dual feed truly lets that zipper stay nice and even no matter how thick or thin the fabric you're working on. You do want to be just on a straight stitch, but with all the needle positions on the FOF sewing machine, you can truly dial in how close to the zipper teeth you want to be. Now I have attached it over here on the left side of the foot because as I'm going to stitch, my zipper is right side down. I've got my little tab at the top here. We just put it right next to my fabric. And as I set this down, I want the foot to run right next to the zipper teeth. But if I want to move my needle further away or closer to, then you can use the needle position to truly dial in exactly where you want it to go. So once you're sewing, all right, so just go ahead and stitch like normal. If you have a really thick fabric you're putting a zipper in, maybe it's got some layers interfacing, you might want to make your stitch length a little longer. Make it up to, say, a 3mm stitch length. Then it won't turn out so tiny stitches, and you won't have to help push it through the machine. After you've gone ahead and stitched it, usually you want to go back and do some top stitching. So see how nice and even I was able to get close to that edge? Well, the nice thing is you can flip this over. I would press it first, and if I want to work back from the opposite direction, I do not have to switch my foot over to attach it to the other side. But if I wanted to start from the same direction here, I'm going to take my foot off and attach it on the other side, and then I'll be right close by. Let me go ahead and do it that way. Today that looks easier to me. So I'm going to go ahead, just switch it over, keep that dual feed engaged, and then when you set this down, the only part inside the sewing machine is the zipper. And then once again, you can go ahead and adjust the needle position to be as close or far away from the edge of the fabric as you desire. And then you can get nice even stitching all the way down. Great top stitch, and that IDT perfectly pulls it through so you have nice even zippers and stitching along the edge.